What's happening, guys? We made it to the end of another week. Welcome to FTD News Week in Minutes, where I highlight some of the most trending stories that happened throughout the week, and here are my top picks. Week in Minutes is brought to you by The Strange List. It's one of my new, fun, exciting channels that break down videos for you in list format. Videos are on a variety of topics, strange facts, trending topics, etc, etc, etc. Here's one about some of the most shocking news bloopers that you'll ever see.
20 grados, parece que tenemos un problema, me imagino con las luces, pero no se...
Link to that is down below, as well as subscribe. It's free. Now I want to ask you guys, when was the last time that you cried? So we have a lady in Brazil that cries huge crystals due to a very rare condition. It's so rare that Laura Ponce, who's 35 years old, is the only case of this in the world. And what I mean is that there's other cases similar to it, but not exactly like this one. She suffered from this for 20 years, and some days she removes up to 30 crystals from her eyes. Now, it's believed that her body produces a lot of keratin in the cornea, and with other factors, it results in a huge crystallization in her eye. Painful. Einstein and Hawking ain't the #1 geniuses anymore, because we have a 12-year-old girl from Essex, Nicole Buckland. She scored 162 on an IQ test, which is 2 points higher than Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking, placing her in the top 1% of intelligence in the world. UFC fighter Ronda Rousey, she KO'd Beth Correa in a merciless battle just in 34 seconds, leaving her knocked out. Now, from the depths of the sea, we find the Loch Ness Monster's distant cousin, I think. There's a carcass of some sort of huge sea creature that washed up on the shores of Manchester. Now, the debate is whether or not this is a prehistoric animal or simply a decomposed pikefish. A real-life mermaid. Well, legally. Her name is Melissa Mermaid. She was caught swimming in the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. Mermaids? I knew mermaids existed. Red Bull gives you wings! And also a swollen brain. In an extreme case, 26-year-old Lena Lupani, she gained 350 pounds and is going blind and has other conditions, all because she drinks 28 cans of Red Bull a day. What? Who does this? And the most sad part about it is that she's using taxpayers' dollars, about $700 a month, to buy her Red Bull. Rihanna has set the internet on fire once again because she had a homecoming at the Crop Over Festival, which is the carnival down in Barbados, where she was wearing this crystal bikini and surprised the crowd with a performance of her song "Bitch Better Have My Money." Now guys, guess what? Hangovers are now sexy. There's this new trend in Japan where ladies are trying to look hungover with wet hair and red blush under their eyes to look worn out. Yeah, it's a new trend. It's supposed to be hot. Donald Trump kicked off his first Republican presidential candidate debate with a shout out to Rosie O'Donnell, who he affectionately called a fat pig, a slob, and a disgusting animal.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
And he wanted to be clear that he reserves those titles just for Rosie O'Donnell. Now, 2 more sequels of Michael Bay's Bad Boys are coming. Bad Boys 3 and 4. Now, it's not known whether or not Will Smith and Martin Lawrence will both be returning. However, we know that Michael Bay won't be directing it. However, producer Jerry Bruckheimer is going to be involved in the 2 movies. Now, let's journey off into Arizona, where a 19-year-old woman, Miranda Baldonado, now she was pulled over in a car, and the cops were searching everything and found out that she was hiding a stash of heroin in her private parts, and she couldn't get it out, so she had to be sent to the hospital. Now, there's a shocking video of an employee at the Checkers drive-in near Baltimore. He was caught on camera where he was wiping the burger bun on the floor. That's just nasty. Fast food, I am done. However, they do say that the burger bun was not served to people, and the employee responsible has been fired. So guys, I want to know, did you take the blue pill or the red pill? I hope it was one of them, because we could be living in the Matrix. Robert Lawrence Kuhn, writer and the host of Close to Truth, has explained a new theory stating that the current year is actually 2050 and that we're all living inside a virtual simulation operated by robotic overlords who have taken over us. Basically saying that all this that we see here is fake. Seems pretty real to me. pinch myself. Anyways guys, that was your Newsweek in minutes. Last time I asked you, what do you or did you like most about your grandma? And this is what you guys had to say. Thanks so much for tuning in throughout the week. Enjoy the weekend guys. I'll be back here on Monday with more videos. Until then, live good. Peace.